Hello everybody, Angie here, coming on to do a make with you guys. This is week 2 of an open collaboration hosted by Helen at Moss Cottage and Susan from Susan Hiles Arts. It's open collaboration using journaling cards, hashtag scripture journaling cards. This is week 2. Week 1 we were supposed to make and decorate an envelope to hold and house our journaling cards that we make today. And this is my envelope that I created. And today we were supposed to make 3 journaling cards if I'm correct. And they added a journaling card. I need to go back and revisit that video because my mind is a little sporadic. I've got a lot going on right now, and I may be getting some of the information incorrect, but by this time it's all said and done, I'll have the projects all complete and made, but I might be maybe not doing it in quite the correct order. I'm not sure. But today we're supposed to make and collage and somewhat decorate 3 journaling cards and put down our scripture on the journaling cards. And then on week 3 we finalize those cards, and I think next week is the last week. It's 3 weeks. Okay, so I have the bases put together, and I think if I'm correct we're supposed to collage our journaling cards, put our scriptures down, give them a read, share a little something if we choose to do, and then next week we come back and finish up decorating floral elements, flat ribbon, or whatever we want to do as far as decorating. And then I think they wanted to add an option, if we choose to do so, add a 4th journaling card with just inspirational words on that 4th card, if I'm correct. But like I said, I will revisit that, make sure, and I'll have all the information in my description box below, as well as Helen's and Susan's YouTube channel. And the hashtag is hashtag scripture journaling cards. Okay, so with that being said, before I confuse you anymore, like I said, this is my envelope, and I just chose 3 random size journaling cards just because I had some scrap cardstock, and I just kind of went with kind of a basic. So this one is 3.5 by a little over about 2 3/4. Okay, normally I do like my journaling cards with rounded corners, so we'll go ahead and start there. I have my puncher here, so let's start there. And I do apologize, I'm kind of all over the place. I've got a lot going on right now, and this collaboration really and truly, it comes at a perfect time, and I'll get into that, touch on that just a little bit with you guys here in just a moment with my chosen scriptures that I chose for this week. But okay, so there's one. Let's go ahead and just do them all at the same time so then I can get my punch out of the way. Okay, there's that one. And this one. And I do like to go all the way around twice, just because sometimes my punch doesn't always cut real clean and straight, so I always like to go around it twice sometimes. I think that's good. Okay. All right, let's start with this big one first. Okay, the papers that I chose, I showed the paper pad. It's a religious paper pad, and I wanted to use some of the papers just to kind of, so it have like a cohesive theme to it. And I thought that was really pretty, and that's pretty on its own, but we're supposed to decorate the journal cards. So I'm going to use some of the papers, but I'll bring in some of my own elements as well. So I thought I would bring this in just for the floral element there, and then I'm just going to put my scripture right over the middle, okay, on that one. So let's start there, and then I'll show you the scripture that I chose for this particular card. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well and in good spirits. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Let's see here. Get this all nice and straight. That'll be my goal. Not too bad. Okay, now when I printed, I chose to print my scriptures on the computer just for sake of sloppy handwriting sometimes. But I printed it kind of small, so I'm going to read it to you. But it's not as large as I would have liked it. But I didn't want to waste it and have to reprint it, so I just went with it. Okay, and then when I put it down, as you could see a little bit of this sticking out. So I'm going to have to do something with that next week when I come to decorate it. But I also thought possibly this piece here, which is the same color, I thought maybe, I don't know, but if I cut this out, I won't know until I cut it out and see if it fits, but we'll give it a try. And if it doesn't, like I said, I'll have to bring in some element next week. And yeah, see, that's still, I can either bring it down or I could center it. But I do like that, a little bit of a border and the lines. But that doesn't fit either. So I'm gonna have to trim this down. And let me mark that with a pencil where I want to cut that down right about there. I'm going to bring in my cutter because I want to, I could use my small cutter. Try and get a straight cut. There we go. Okay. And we can put this right on there. That will work. So this way, doing it this way, I've still got a little bit of the prettiness from the paper, but I'm still, I guess you would say, decorating myself, bringing in my own little, touches to the card and not relying only on the paper choice. Okay, so yeah, I like that right there. And then next week when we do more decorating, I will bring in something and cover that up because that does look kind of off sticking out like that. Okay, so let's put that down. And if you don't mind, we're going to get the scriptures attached to all three of the cards, and then I will just read all three of them to you at the same time, okay? And we will okay, so that's one. And then we're supposed to collage the back and decorate the back. But I think I'm just going to do all the decorating next week and do everything at once. Because if I do part of it this week and then it's just going to kind of throw me off, I think. So that's one. So we're just going to do the one side with the scripture on it this week, okay? Then I have my elements for this week, and I thought, I love that. Pray more, worry less. And again, these pieces that I chose today are really, really, how do you say, I'm just trying to get that straight. meaningful to me right now. They're like I said, I've got a lot going on right now, and I'm sorry that I'm pausing. I'm just trying not to get too emotional, and keep myself together here. So please pardon me. Okay. All right, so what I thought I would do on this one is just kind of center this somewhat like that. And that's my scripture up above. And then this is just a piece of the paper that I used from here, and I just tore off a little piece since it calls for collage. So I just tore off an edge, and we're going to use that. And like I said, this is just a start. I definitely plan on bringing in more elements and decoration next week. But this will just kind of get me a thought process going, and kind of give me a start as to where I want to go as far as the decorating. And how much decorating, 'cause, of course we got to fit them into our little envelopes, so we don't want to do too much. So there's that one. Okay, and then this one, here's my scripture, and I thought I would just put this one right on top there, kind of mat it. And I just did a rough tear on one of the sides, and I did that intentionally. Okay, and then I just thought I liked, see, like on this one I brought in some pink, and then this one has a little bit of all the colors. So then I thought maybe we could bring in some of this here somewhere. Maybe we could use that. I got a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Sorry, I tried to hold that in. I apologize. Maybe some of this pink would look nice. I love pink. Let's see if we can do an edge on this side, since we did an edge on that side. Or maybe, let's see, how about if I try let's do a corner piece, maybe something like this. But we need to round our corners so they will match. Okay, let's do that, just for a little different look. So I'd like to say thank you to Helen, and thank you to Susan. I love to participate in collaborations whenever I can, and this is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Anytime we can incorporate our faith in our hobbies and in our business and in our, anytime, free time, whatever you want to call it. We need to have them in our walk daily, constantly, but sometimes we tend to let the ways of the world get and take our focus away from Him. And this kind of helps just bring us back, and it's wonderful, and I love it. So thank you very much for that. That's why I always like to try and end my videos and say God bless to everyone, because we don't know what any one or the next person, what they are going through and what they are experiencing, what their hardships are. Okay, then I thought maybe I have this little stamp here, and that's pretty, but I just thought, ooh, these have not been used in quite a while. So that maybe, since we have this little white space here, maybe I can just bring a little curly Q or two in. Just for fun. What do you think? That looks cute, huh? Maybe? Why not? All right, good enough for this week. We will finish up next week with the decorating. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for now. Let me read you my scripture. And, all right. So this week, the scriptures that I have chosen were very special to me because the reason I am really feeling a little worn down, beat up, and I'm struggling with not my faith or my love for Jesus Christ or anything like that, just overall just strength. I'm just feeling really heavily attacked right now. Everything I do, everything I say is just being scrutinized and being torn down and judged and picked apart, and it's hurtful and it's hard and it's really weighing on me right now, and it's a struggle. And I'm sorry, I don't want to go into it too much because we'll be here for an hour, but I've just really been praying a lot and relying on God's protection to cover me and protect me and shield me from all outside negativity and hurtfulness and hatred and disbelief and anything that does not come from Him, to shield me from it. And I pray on that each and every day. And but we're human. We're human, and it's hard, not to take somebody's words and, it not cut you a little bit, and it hurts. And I was having a conversation with someone recently, and they said to me, and I can't tell you exactly word for word because I don't remember exactly word for word, but what they said to me was, they said, Angie, the devil does not attack someone that is doing wrong. They're gonna, you're doing wrong and you're doing wrong. They're gonna leave you be. That's what they want. They're gonna attack They're going to attack the ones that are righteous, and the ones that are leading the right path, and that are doing good, and that are trying to do their best, and living by faith and the word, and it got me to thinking, and I said, that makes a lot of sense. So they said, they're going to attack the ones that are doing the right thing, if you know what I mean. So it really kind of touched me and made me look at things a little bit differently, and it helped. So with that being said, my scriptures for this week are Deuteronomy 31:6, and it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." And that's what I've just been doing right now, more so now than ever before, just because I feel so attacked, that I've just been trying my best to be strong and lean into him even more, and knowing that he will see me through this. He will. So I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I'm getting a little emotional, okay? The second one is Psalm 121:7-8. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. And again, I pray more and worry less. And that's really what I've been trying to do. I've been trying not to worry so much about being scrutinized so much, and my words being picked apart, and feeling the way that I do, and just knowing that my love for God and Jesus is stronger than someone else's hatred for any other situation that's going on in my life right now, or in their life, should I say, because it's not so much me, it's something that's going on in another person's particular situation in life, and that's the only way that they feel that they can handle it, is to attack someone else or something else, and it's coming out in a form of this or that way, and for whatever reason, it's just coming at me, and I'm, and right now I'll take it. I will take it, because I am covered by his shield. I have God's protection. He will see me through, and I am strong enough, and I am enough. So that's that. Okay. And the last one is, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. Okay. And these are all, like I said, just kind of random sizes, so they can fit into my little envelope here. And I thought they would look good like that. And I will decorate the backs next week. That's getting stuck somewhere, isn't it? I'm going to have to look at that later off the camera. See? Not too bad, just like that. But I will bring in some more decorating. I will collage on the back. Have till next week to decide how I want to do so. And it's funny, because I put this little belly band on the back of my envelope, and they have included, for those that want to make it, a 4th journaling card. Not only my envelope will house an additional card, but I might just tuck in that special journaling card right in the back. I have a spot for it, so I could put it there if I choose to. Okay, so I'm sorry I did a lot of rambling, guys, but I thank you for your time. I thank Helen, and I thank Susan for doing this collaboration and this collaboration really, really touches me, and I am so thankful to each and every one of you for watching this video and participating. And I hope I have been even the slightest bit helpful to somebody. I hope somebody has taken encouragement from even one of these scripture readings today. And I will see you guys on next week's video, okay? So you all take care and God bless. Bye-bye.